So hi, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel Techie-S. My name is Sandeep. Uh, this is a technical channel. So today we are going to learn about the types of the data centers. Okay, so there how many types of the data centers are in the world, actually what kind of the data centers are those and how those data centers are working. So we are going to learn this thing on my channel. So let's learn about the data center and their types of the data center. This is my channel Techie-S. So I request you please like and subscribe my channel for the more updates and for more training material, for more technical knowledge. So please support me and help me. Okay, so today's our main topic is the types of data centers. Types of data centers. So we will discuss about the data center types, that how many types are there in the data centers and how those data center works and what are the benefits and the benefits of the data centers. So we will learn about this, all about the data centers. Okay, so now we are starting again. I'm requesting you to please like and subscribe my channel to get more updates and more knowledge and more training and more technical knowledge on this data center parts. So my complete channel is regarding the data centers, the technical knowledge, all the operations, IT operations, and all the tech things which are going on. So I always make a videos on those, so that people who are in regard to this job, they can understand those things. So now we are going to talk about the types of the data center. So there are in the global there are the 5 types of the data centers. 5 types of data centers. Sorry, my writing is little bad, but I hope you can understand. So there are 5 types of the data center overall in the world, in the global. Okay, so which are being maintained by their own owners or even the third party, or there are the the leaders who are like Google, AWS, Azure. They are managing their own data centers. So we will learn about what kind of these 5 data centers. So we will go 1 2 3 4 5 like this. There are other 2 data centers we will discuss later at the end of this all information. So first type of my data center is, it's called enterprise data center. Enterprise data center, or it's called on-prem data center. On-prem data center. So this is my first type. What is the enterprise and on-prem data center? So generally these data centers are owned by their company itself. For example, whatever the companies are there, okay, they have their own data center, in-house data center on their organization or the company. Okay, they maintain this data center by themselves, means they appoint one of the like a IT manager or IT head in-house of their organization, and there is a team of who is managing their own data center inside. Okay, what are the applications are running, what are the softwares are running, so they are overall responsible for those applications and infrastructure whatever is running in-house there, the organization. Okay, so what is the benefit of this? Number one, this is own data center. Okay, means there is no any intervention of the third party, any the external party. This is completely being managed. It is completely being managed by in-house team. It is completely being managed by in-house team. Okay, we can say in-house other IT team. there is their own IT team. There will be one IT manager. There will be the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 persons. Who one of them will be DC executive. One will be a server administrator. One will be some applications what are running. He will be looking after those and whatever. If they need any want to develop some application, so they have all their own developer also. So this is completely is managed by entire their own IT team by the organization, whichever the company is this. Okay, so they never share their data outside. Their data is always on their own infra. Data on their own infra. Their data is never shared in the outer world like cloud or something. So that is being managed by their in-house team. Okay, so this is one of the type of the data center. Okay, yeah, along with this they have their own electrical infrastructure for the data center also, like whatever is required, like if I go for like it's a UPS. Okay, they have their own UPS, their own genset. Okay, their own electrical panels, all those things. So this all completely is designed and developed by their own team, and they have own maintenance team, electrical team, who is looking after all the UPS, generator set, electrical panel, and this all data center and their activities, their operation is being managed by the entire IT team of that organization. So this is enterprise slash on-prem data centers. So this is one of the type in the world or in the global, you can say. Now we will talk about the second type of the data center. So second type of the data center is co-location data center. Co-location, or some people also say collocated. It's a co-location slash, we can say collocated data center. So what is this co-location slash co-located data centers? First of all, these are actually one kind of the data centers which are managed by the third party. Okay, number one is these are managed by the managed by the third party. Third party means there is any third party company like who is maintaining the data center. Like there are a lot of company in the market, at BDX data centers are there, or like you can say GoDaddy.com, that type of the data centers, and like a Tata Communication, that type of the data centers. So what actually they do in the this co-location and co-located data center. So how these work, so we'll understand this. For example, there is a company, I will take an example of like XYZ DC Corporation. Okay, so like this one of the data center company. Okay, so in this is actually very big. Actually they have the very big space, and all those, there is not only one data center, they have the different areas actually, and in different areas there are multiple data centers which are occupied by all different companies in the market. So what happens, so how this work we will understand. So for example, there is XYZ DC Corporation. Okay, so they have their own space like this. Okay, and this company will provide you all the infrastructure, like it will provide you like all the UPS they will provide. Okay, genset they will provide, they will charge for the service. Okay, they will provide you the internet lease line. Okay, internet lease line they will provide. So this type of the information, this type of the services they will provide. So this is one of the this will be one of the big space. Okay, in feeds like this. Okay, so what actually we do, for example, if I am going there, so I will ask them, okay, I need 3 racks in your data centers. Okay, and then 3 racks will be fully it should be like a 3 tier or 3 tier 4. What is the 3 tier 1 2 3 4, we will learn this into the next video. These are basically class of the data center. Okay, so what we say, I just buy as a rack from them as a service. Those are placed on their place. So they will say these three racks, okay, these three racks, they will say, okay, you will buy this rack as a service. In this you can place your server. So infrastructure that you will place inside of these racks, okay, infrastructure will be yourself, but this location is of that company, and this location will be a fully, you can say, it is fully it means it has a full availability of each and everything, like there is no power outage, there is no UPS outage, there will be generator set, there will be internet connectivity in 24 into 7. Okay, so we just generally what we do, we go to their place and we ask them, okay, please, we want to buy a rack service from you, and there we will place our servers. So they will argue, okay, that how many racks that you want to buy. So we'll say, okay, give me 3 racks. Okay, in 3 racks now you can place n number of servers according to the rack capacity. For example, it's 36U, 40U, 42U racks. So according to that you can place your servers, okay, and they will charge you as per the per rack. Okay, if they will say, for example, per rack I will charge annually 3 lakh rupees. Okay, that 3 lakh rupees will include your all services, like for those rack they will provide the UPS supply, they will provide the genset supply, they will provide the normal power supply, which is 24 into 7 operations, they will provide the internet connectivity of the network, all those things. So they all will provide, and they will give you one online IP. There is a team of this all data centers, co-location data center, they have the team, they will give you one online IP, which by that IP you can access your all the infrastructure. Means you can connect your local connectivity to their data center through the VPN, IPsec, or whatever the other, like MPLS. You will access your data your infrastructure with that MPLS, and you will start using your services. So what is actually the benefit of this type of the service? So first we will go for, so see, this is the company. For example, this is a company has bought 3 racks. Now there is a B company came, he said, I want 2 rack as a service. Okay, in the 2 rack I will place my servers, all the infrastructure. Okay, there is a C company will be there. C company will say, okay, I will buy 4 rack. Okay, there will be my infrastructure there. In this, so this is co-location data center, or co-located means there will be in one location there will be the infrastructure of multiple companies, multiple groups. Okay, so there are a lot of groups in the India who are using like this co-location and co-located we can say services. I will not name here, but in the you can search in the Google or like this, okay, who are using this co-located services. So what is the benefit of this service? Actually, first of all, there is your space optimization. Means you do not need to any create any building, you do not need any building to place your infrastructure. Okay, so their space is optimized. You do not need your own this all power equipments, like like UPS and set or all those no internet connectivity is required. So this all thing will be managed by this co-location and co-located data centers. Okay, they will give you the space, they will ask you, okay, you place your infrastructure in our company, and our companies they have their own team, like a data centers manager, engineers, executive. They will take care of your all the infrastructure. Okay, and they will maintain your SLA into 99.98% according to whatever the payment that you are giving. That totally depends on the payment. So they will maintain the SLA according to that, because there will be no downtime in the infrastructure until you people do any activity. From our side, it will be, everything will be up. Okay, so means in this co-located data center, there are multiple companies hosting their own infrastructure into that remote location, and there is a responsibility of this company, co-location, a co-located company. They are maintaining your all the infrastructure. They are giving you as a rack, only a blank rack. Yeah, there you can also only buy a space. For example, you say, okay, give me for example 20 by into 25 feet space. There I will place my own data centers. So they will charge you for the space and UPS and genset, the power, internet activity, lease line, all those things they will charge from you. Okay, and they can also give you the space. On those space you can go and you can place then your own racks here, and you can place your own infrastructure. Okay, so ABC, this is D company. For example, E company comes, he said, okay, give me also place. They give them this place, and they are placing their own 100 rack, 10 rack, 2 2 rack, 5 rack. So according to this they are placing. So this is the example of co-location data centers, because these are, there is one space available, and there is the also the equipment as a service available. Whatever you want they will give you, and according to that they will charge from you. So there are like a government data centers also. For example, you can see, I will take one of the example. There is there is one there are in the state level, there are a lot of data centers. There are the government data centers, okay, and those data centers actually registered with the type of the data centers are registered with the MITI data center, MITY. It's a Ministry of Electronic and Information Technology. Okay, so these are the MITI data center which is registered by the government, because as per this MITI rule, I know about this one rule, that your data should be in the India only, it should not go out of the India. So if you have seen like a Google or this Azure or is AWS, they are they are placing their data center in the India. Why? Because as per the this Ministry of Electronic and Information Technology, okay, the India data center should be inside of the India, or all the data should not be go out of the India, it should be in the India. So these are registered by this MITI. You can read on the internet what is the MITI and what are their policies and all those things. So these are our co-location data center, those are working. So now we are going for the third data center. So my third data center is what? My third data center is managed data center. Managed data center. So now what is this managed data center? Generally, if we will see, this managed data center and co-location data center are almost same. Okay, the co-location DC and managed DC both are almost same, both are the same. There is not a lot of difference. In the managed data center, what happens actually, there they give you some managed services along with this. Okay, for example, if you are placing your infrastructure inside, you can also buy their applications to manage your own infrastructure to host. For example, they will give you the access through some of their application from where you can connect to your data centers. Okay, so here is same, means this is like this is managed by the third party. Okay, there is also, you can place your infrastructure, you can place your own racks, or you can buy the racks from them. So whatever the things that you need, you can buy from them. So this is almost both are same. So we are yes. Yeah, so yes, so we are these are managed by the same. So what is the benefit of actually this managed data center? Generally, you can say this is generally, as I told you, this is generally it is related to the co-location data center, but the provider manage the customers or the IT equipment well. Okay, so what is in the co-location, what is there actually, you have the two options. Either you just place your own infrastructure and you will manage your infrastructure, and it will be placed on the co-location side. Okay, and that you will manage, but their responsibility is only it should be up. Okay, all the infrastructure should be up. If there is any problem like in the hardware related, so like there's a third party like HP, Dell or IBM, they will visit and they will replace your hardware if there is any issue. So that they will overall manage from the co-location side, but it will be managed by you. Okay, but what is here actually it is actually, you can this is the location, there you have placed your own racks, okay, on servers, on rack, on servers, on IT infrastructure. So this will be also managed by them. For example, if you will say, okay, please, my server is not working, please go to and log into the server, and my application is there, that is also not working, please check, restart that application. So these infrastructure will be managed by this managed data centers. The engineers of this managed data center location, they will manage your all the entire infrastructure, and you will access only as the applications, or what are the applications are running, or what are the customized your software are running. You will manage only those, but your all the infrastructure will be managed by this managed data center. But on the co-location data center, you just place your infrastructure, but that is not managed by you. The infrastructure, your physical infrastructure, is managed by the co-located and co-location data center, but the the administration of the infrastructure you do. But here the administration also will be done by the managed data centers. They will overall responsible for this. Okay, so this is actually the managed data center, and they have also their cost actually, what kind of the services that you want. If you are managing your entire infrastructure there, then they will definitely, they need to hire the engineer of that type of the data center. Those should be a server administrator, and they must have also knowledge of the applications. And there are the different type of like IBM is there, Dell is there, HP is there, Nutanix is there. So they need all kind of the engineers there. So they will charge according to their engineers, and whatever the cost will be in the managed data centers. Okay, so this is the generally managed data center. If you have any question or anything, you can comment on my this video, and I will definitely guide you on this. But this I am just giving you overall information so that you can understand that what kind of the the data centers are. Okay, so I hope you have understood from this all those things, what is the difference between co-location data center and managed data centers. Okay, now there is fourth one. We will go for. So fourth my data center actually is the the cloud based data center, the cloud based DC. I hope you people have understood what it means, cloud based DC. So cloud based data center, there are the like Azure DC, like AWS DC, like GCP, Google Cloud DC. These are the major leader in the market who are running these type of the data centers in the market. Okay, Azure data center, AWS and Google data centers. So these are cloud-based data center which are managed by this bigger these leaders. Okay, like Azure, AWS, GCP. They have their own team inside of the data center, and they are managing this all the operations. Okay, and they are also giving you the facility of the tier 1, 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, and they will charge the money according to this tier, what kind of the tier that you are buying, 1, 2, 3, 4. So they we will learn about what is this tier. Actually, this is the class of the data center. Okay, so we will learn about this tier also. They are giving you the complete this, so you do not have to any worry about. You are simply opening their AWS platform, Azure platform. You are creating your servers here, but backend there this company's own infrastructure is running. Okay, and they are charging you on monthly basis. Okay, monthly basis is they are charging you, and also they are charging you on behalf of the hours, monthly, yearly, or on the transaction basis, that how much transaction or like transaction is being calculated. And for example this, and also along with the network, in database, for example, you have the 50 GB data limit, you have the 100 GB data limit, you have the 1 TB data limit. So if it will increase from this, then there will be other charges will be there. So they have their own licensing policy. You can go on the Google and search how they are working, and they have the different licensing policies, right? So this is my fourth data center. So number fifth I am coming here. This is the hyperscale data centers. Hyperscale data centers. So same, this is almost same with this cloud DC and hyperscale DC. Okay, so these are generally also same, but hyperscale data centers are also it is same example is there, like Google, okay, AWS, okay, Azure. These are also the hyperscale data center who are managing the big large data centers, and they have the data globally of the users. They have the available data into their like in the like a Google Drive is there, OneDrive is there, AWS their own drive is there. All data they are managing of the users by this hyperscale data centers. So these all things are they are managing. So these are hyperscale data center, means those data center actually those are providing these services along with the data retention also, means your data is also there, your services also there on this thing. All those things are managing as a hyperly managed by the data center. Their overall responsibility means it is only, you can say, your one thing is managing all your entire operations. For example, if you want like a email services, they will give you. If you for example, if you will ask you give me the email services, they will give you. Okay, you say okay give me the data storage service, they will give you. Okay, you will say okay give me the hosting services, they will give you. Okay, if you will say okay give me the application services, they will give you. So they will give you as a like a infrastructure as a services. Okay, they will give you software as a services, they will give you platform as a services. Okay, they will give you network as a services. So they will give you all type of these services: infrastructure as a service, software, platform, network, or the application as a services. Okay, application as a services, they will give you this application as a service. So all those things they will give you in the hyperscale data center. So this is only one, you can say, like a showstopper. Okay, it's a one shop is there, you can buy each and everything from one shop. You do not need to go here and there. Domain you need, they will give you the domain also as per your requirement. So these are the hyperscale data centers. So this is the difference between the hyperscale and this CDC generally. Okay, so I hope you people got this, actually the hyperscale data centers. Okay, so this is one shop where you can get getting all those things: email, data storage, your application as a services, hosting services, platform as a service, software as a service, infrastructure as a service, network as a services. Okay, domain as a, if you need. So all those things will be in your hyperscale data centers. So these are the big data center, and there are lot of players and leaders in the market for this. We are talking about like Google, AWS, Azure, but there are the other leaders also who are doing all these things. But generally we know because these are mostly known leaders in the market. Okay, so fifth one we have also gone through. Now there are two more data centers. Okay, two more DCs are there. What are those DC? One we call as a like HDC, or second we called as a micro DC. So what are the HDCs? HDCs are generally those DCs which are near to the user, which are near to the users. These are the HDCs. For example, if you are you have bought the services from the AWS. Okay, so and you are in the like in India, like in Maharashtra. Okay, so there will be their edge location will be like Mumbai, Pune. Okay, so these are the edge location, means whatever if you are trying to access your data or services from there, those will be nearby the location. So these are the HDCs. So whatever the services that you are whatever the services you are taking or buying from any of the like this cloud services, so they have their HDC on the nearby, so that your data whatever you will the command they will you will give, so they will definitely try to access those things from the nearby data center, as they have all the data center in a replication mode. They are syncing from here to there. For example, if Mumbai DC gets down, then your data will be start coming from the Pune DC. So this type of these HDCs are working. So this micro data center is like a small scale data center, we can say. It's a small DCs are there, okay, which are for the like you can say medium scale organization or the small scale organization who just want to for example, if someone want only an application as a service only, but he does not want to spend more money, so he will just buy us this application as a services from this micro DC. So these are very small scale data centers who are providing a minimum services and on the minimum charges as DCs are nearby the all this of the data centers. So these are the two. So overall we can say it's if I go for the all data center types, so DC types are mainly are the 5 types which we are plus 2. So total there are, like we can say, 7 types of the DC. There are total 7 types of the DC. So generally, so these are the entirely global operations, and all data centers are running only in these data centers. So again we will repeat this once again in this in the last session. Okay, so DC types, again I am recalling those all things. Number one is which one? Your enterprise DC / on-prem. Number two is your colocation / collocated DC. Number three is your cloud-based DC. Number four is hyperscale. Number 5 is managed DC. Okay, yeah, this managed DC should come on the 3 number, but it should come, but no issue. Okay, these are all you can do this up and down, no issue. So there are these 5 data center, and along with this there are 2 more data center. Which one data center? Number 1, edge data center, and number 2, micro DC. So these are overall 5 plus 2. These are the data center on which the global operations are running. Okay, so mostly if I give you one more thing, in the last I will tell you that mostly the biggest group, okay, there are like a biggest group in India. For example, if I talk about the Reliance, Tata, or the other there are the telecom sectors are there. They always maintain their own data centers. Okay, because in the own data center they have to play the infrastructure once, and there will be the recurring cost of only is electrical recurring cost, only the internet recurring cost is there, otherwise all their infrastructure is on. But on the cloud side, if you okay, we do one thing, I explain here. So if the on-prem, if I talk about the on-prem DC, so on-prem DC, what they have only the internet cost recurring. Okay, internet cost is recurring. Number 2, electrical cost is recurring. Electrical cost is recurring. Number 3, if they want to upgrade their infrastructure, then there is a cost. Okay, so they have to maintain all these things like this warranty. When warranty is expire, okay, they have to renew the warranty. Okay, they have to upgrade the infrastructure, they have to pay the monthly internet cost and electricity cost, whatever is there. But if you will go for the cloud DC, so there you have to pay only one cost, only for, like example, what are the licensing that you have on behalf of the license. But here the the internet cost will be included in this service, the electrical cost will be included in this. If there is some upgrade of the hardware something, you will never get to know what is going on. You will see only all your services are running. There is no input, because on the backend team they have the DR locations also. They are transferring the data to your DR location or in-house on the cluster location, and they are doing their all work, and your work is never hampered. So this is the on-prem, you will have to take care of all those things, and on the cloud base you do not have to take care of these things. This is totally managed by the this vendor, totally managed by the vendor. Okay, and this is managed by on whatever this. if anything is got fault something, then you will have to take the help of the OEM. If there is a warranty, they will replace, otherwise you will have to pay. Here you do not have to do anything, you have to pay one single amount and on monthly basis, and your all things will be working. Okay, so I hope you have understood this video, that what are the types of DC, okay, and what are the and how this works. So if you have any question, you can comment me on my video section. I will definitely try to understand you and make you clear if you have any question. Okay, so this is my channel, as I told you, it's a Techie-S. So please like and subscribe my channel. Okay, and one more thing, actually I just try to make all those things on this whiteboard, okay, to make you understand, because I know there are a lot of things like some people like to view in a 3D look, all those things, but I do not have that type of the right now infrastructure. So please support me so that I can also enable those things for you. But if I will get a support on this, then I will definitely get those things, okay, and I will try to make you understand in a 3D mode, or like in a in the designing all those things. But I need your support on this. Okay, so thank you very much for your support. Thank you. Now we will, in the next video, we will understand the class of DC. Okay, so class of DC we will understand in the next video. Okay, so let's meet in the next session. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for your support.